Welcome back, people. We got some more Fishing Planet for you guys here again today on another live stream, and we are heading over into Everglades just so that way if subscribers want to join us or other people who are low level can come join us. Alright, I've already purchased the license. Let's travel over into there. Yeah, we know there's no boats there. Alright, got a cup of coffee, early stream, 12:30, not bad. I'm on time today, which don't happen often. Alright, we're gonna first start off with some tarpon and snook, I think, and then we'll try some bass and peacock bass and all that sort of stuff after. Let's rock and roll this show. We'll see what we're gonna pull in from here. How's it going, Lammy? What you up to? What are you doing today? I haven't heard from you neither. Not good. Haven't heard from you. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. In my bad books. Alright, I just gotta post this video real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. How's it going, Photo Fun? I don't think I've ever seen you before, so if you're new here, welcome to the stream. Alright, without any further ado, let's catch ourselves some fish. So we're going to start off some tarpon, snook, and then we'll move around for some largemouth bass, and then we'll grab some peacock bass. I want to kind of put it off on a little bit of an angle if I can. There we go. Let's have a look, see what time. Okay, peak time ain't till around about 7, but that's alright. So I'm going to put one rod over this way. Over there. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'll let you off then. I'll let you off. I'm going to put a few bait rods out, and then I'm going to have a little bit of a mess around with the lure. Might put a float rod out there today. A little bit different. A little bit different. Let's see. Large minnows maybe. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I might catch up with you on the weekend or maybe early next week, like Monday, Tuesday, but we'll see. If you're not busy, I'm not busy. I'll meet up with you somewhere. How's it going, John? Good to see you back again, man. Alright, what am I going to use? What am I going to use? What am I going to use? I'm going to use... I don't know. I would have used that lure that I had on PC, but I don't have that on... I don't have that on the PlayStation account. I can't even remember what one it was, if I'm honest. You got into college? Oh, well done. That's good. Good stuff. That's what you want. Bass jig. Oh, there's a popper there. That's a little bit of a smaller hook though. See, they're 1/0. Might just that walker there maybe. Popper. So if that popper was bigger, I would have went for that. But it's not. I'm gonna go with that one. I think that's 32 bait coins. He got some space for a little one. Yeah, if the random rooms get too full, we can always do a friends only room anyway. But oh, okay, yeah, this one is full. Let me know once you've loaded up, and I'll set up a friends only. Oh, I forgot. I put on the. Didn't even change it. I purchased it. Didn't even put it on. I could have actually used that there. That's a 4-up. Didn't realise. Makes me want to use it. I might try. Yeah, we try the walker first, I think, and then. Where is it? Did it move it to my home storage or? I have no idea. Unless it didn't put it there. Did it move it to my home storage? Yeah, it takes a long time. You know, everyone's trying to look for a job at the minute. So, but don't give up though. Just because you haven't heard back from one job doesn't mean you can't apply for another, does it? Something had come up. I have no idea where that walker went to. I think it may be. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. Alright, well, I'm going to use a bullet spinner then. Cool, I can't get much distance with that. That's because I haven't got the other rod. I haven't got unfortunately, the Rivertex rod, but that'll do. Hopefully. It stays on the bottom. Yeah, it stays on the bottom. There it is. Only a small one, but still a fish. To be honest, we're not going to get really big fish in here anyway. Right, I'm probably better off then. Let me move to there for a sec. Then I'll move back. And then we'll set up a room of our own so other subscribers can come join us. Rooms, friends only, there you go. I wish they made it as 10 people in a room on PlayStation like they do on PC, because 5 isn't much, is it? Alright, I'll take the peak time forward a little bit just so we're a bit more in the peak time. You're in. Nice, good stuff. I timed that right then, didn't I? Couldn't have got the timing any better. That one's probably a little bit far out there, but that's alright. crawfish. I don't really need that just as of yet. To be honest, that one I can use over for catching bass. See, although I'm fishing here for tarpon, I don't know why I'm fishing for tarpon. I don't really want to catch tarpon. I'd rather catch some of those little small bass. They're good fun. But I'll stay here for a little bit. We'll catch a few and then maybe I'll move. There we go. Sorry, I weren't talking. I was drinking some coffee. And I weren't paying attention either. I had a hit then, and I missed it. Oh, that was good. Yeah, that was max cast. What's the distance? 175. It's not bad. How's it going, Timothy? Good to see you again, man. Hope you're well. I had something try take it then again. Let me see if it moves it into home storage or what. Yeah, in the backpack. Home storage. That will be why. Don't know what I can move out on. Let's get rid of that. What else can I get rid of? And that one. There you go. Now I'll be able to purchase it and it won't move over to my home storage. Keep pressing wrong buttons. There we go. Alright, now I can use that walker. Oh, you enter competitions and stuff, do you? I really would like to, but it just gets messy. But I wish you luck though. Hopefully it works. Hopefully you get somewhere. Keeping it in that view is probably better. This is not an ideal rod to have. It's way too heavy. Because it's so strong, I'm not going to be able to cast very far with it at all. I really should have brought the Rivertex rod. Bit late for that now though. Done 46. Well, I'll tell you one thing. The tarpon are not having it today, are they? I'm probably better off at the other peak, to be honest. But you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Change your plan. We're going to get some drummer, then that way I can cast the lure over this way. Because I can't get much distance, the lure will probably work better over here rather than out there. Just can't get the range on it. Change those large minnows to medium cut bait. Or I could even, I'm going to put on some large liver. I don't know, yeah, we could try it. I don't know if they're going to. Got into the semis of the Cat's Cup. Oh, nice one. And you got third. That's good. Nice. Finally completed all my exploration missions. Well done, man. How you doing anyway? Yeah, I'm good, Samuel, thanks. I am good. Early start. Medium cut bait, I did the job. I didn't change the time. I probably should have changed it to the peak time. I'm on a little bit of a peak, but not very much. That's alright though. That's alright. We'll mess around with the lure. Hopefully we'll hook up something. It's been a short minute since I've come back to Everglades, but it's nice to, as I say, sometimes come back to those lower level lakes to give other people, other subscribers, a chance to play with us. Thanks to your videos though, that's the only why I completed them. It doesn't matter if it's only because of my videos, man. If it helped you, then there you go. You made my day just by saying that. That's exactly why I put those videos there, man. If I can make other people's gameplay better, make it as fun for them as it is for me, then I've completed my job by helping you, and you've completed your job by getting them done. So, well done. It's nice as well when you're stuck on a mission for a little while, and then you manage to get it done. It is quite, yeah, it's quite a nice feeling to get it done. Although you get bait coins and stuff, it's not always sometimes to do with the bait coin. It's just of the fact that you want to get that mission complete. You know, it's good. Oh, float rod had a hit. Don't happen often, does it? Oh, I've got to mute one sec. Mrs. Bubbles is ringing. That happens every single time. I can guarantee it. No matter who rings me, the second I go to answer, they stop ringing me. I didn't keep on ringing because I thought maybe you was recording or live streaming. Then just send a message. That was on large liver, that. Alright, I'm going to ring her back. Give me one sec, guys, just in case it's important, in case it's about the kids. Alright, sorry about that. I had to mute the mic just in case. You're level 12, and I got a mission, Mad Eye Buffalo. I tried to complete it and I broke my reel and almost lost the invisible line. Got any tips to get money in Lone Star Lake? We do have a playlist of Just Fishing Planet with nearly 600 videos, and we've done that mission, we've completed it, so you could find it in the playlist. But just to give you a few tips off the top of my head, if you're trying to earn cash, then like, I'm not sponsored by Fishing Planet in any kind of way. I don't earn anything by saying it, but by buying premium is always going to be the fastest possible way to get XP to level up faster, also to help you get cash faster. You're always going to get more cash. But if you don't have money to spend, then you know, there is, yeah, I would, when you're low level, try get a lure rod if you're able to, and some kind of bass jig or something like that, because if you're not buying bait, then again you're saving money. If you're purchasing bait all the time, it costs money to do that, whereas if every fish you catch on some kind of lure, you're not gonna have to keep purchasing bait, so you're actually saving money. So I probably would always try and catch the biggest fish. Whatever fish you can catch, or if you always try and catch the biggest fish you can, that's gonna yeah, give you the most cash. So always try and catch the biggest fish if you can. Whatever fish is in that lake, whatever lake you're fishing, don't matter what lake you're fishing, always try and catch the biggest fish. You can always put on barbless hooks as well if you're using bait, rather than using normal hooks. Use barbless. Barbless hooks gives you more XP. You're going to level up faster that way. And obviously the faster you're leveling up, you're going to earn more money. You're going to be able to go to better lakes and stuff. It's a hard one. You have to wait till you get stronger equipment. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. When I first played Fishing Planet, it wasn't that good at all, because you don't get to catch big fish. Oh, there's a fish coming towards my lure, but I was going too fast. Maybe I try stop and go rather than twitching. Yeah, when you very first start the game, it's not that fun. You're catching the most tiniest fish. You got the worst setup, the worst. Well, I wouldn't say worst setup, but you got the most weakest rod. Like, it is a little hard. When you're a low level, I used what did I use? I used a Creek Pro, a rod called Creek Pro. That rod lasted me a long time. That took me into many lakes, that rod. Also, using max drag does help, because then you can put that little bit more pressure on the fish. Gives you a chance to reel it in quicker. The quicker you can reel it in, the quicker you get to the next fish, don't you? Oh, we haven't had many drum. At least we've had some, but not many drum. I'm just at the wrong time for it, really. There we go. I don't mind though if I'm messing around with the spinner. If that's going to catch me fish, I don't mind. Common snook. I'm definitely going to move around for some bass. Yeah, I think when I was a low level, like, I never caught a fish anything above £10. You catch anything even at £5, like, that's a big achievement when you're a low level. Spent a fortune trying to catch it, and it was about level 25 or so. It was hard. Yeah, it's not the... Yeah, when you're a low level, I probably wouldn't recommend doing missions so much. Although missions are good because they do give you cash, and they do give you XP and stuff. When you're a low level, when you try and do the missions, it's not easy. It can end up costing you more. Yeah, the Featherlight rod, that's not a bad rod when you're very first starting off. Featherlight rod, that's a good rod. Yeah, you try using different lures, man. That's what I probably would recommend for you. When you ain't got much cash, using any type of spinner, walker, popper, bass jig, any sort of types of lures that you're able to use. It means you're not buying bait, which means that you're just nothing but in profit. Every fish you catch is pure profit. So using a lure when you very first start the game is definitely the best way. We have got, as I said, in the playlist of Just Fishing Planet, we've got so many videos in there of um, starting up from the beginning, and it doesn't matter whether I've shown the videos on mobile or PlayStation or PC. It doesn't matter. It works wherever I'm catching fish. You'll catch fish. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. Any spots that I have shown, like there is certain, I don't know if you know, but there is certain places to catch fish. Now you can cast your rod anywhere and you'll catch fish, but if you want to catch fish at a fast pace, a hotspot is recommended. A hotspot is where you're catching fish continuously, really fast. I've had enough of waiting for that. That's too long. You know me, I don't like to wait too long, so we're going to come over here. Have a little... Oh, shall I go here or shall I go over... I don't know if I... peacock bass or largemouth. Alright, we go down near the boat. Yeah, the mad-eye buffalo is probably more harder to catch when you're a lower level because that fish will give you a good fight. Yeah, it'll definitely give you a good fight. But I don't know, like it's you could still do it if you're there. You know, you could try and catch it. If you're not, at least you're still catching fish. But yeah, I definitely recommend. To just using lures when you're a low level. It's definitely going to help your cash flow. And barbless hooks. You see, I always put barbless hooks on just so that way if someone new comes into the stream and they end up questioning why am I using barbless hooks, I can explain to them I'm using them because that gives you more XP, helps you level up faster. Now the barbless hooks, you have to purchase those with bait coins, which is a little bit of a pain, but it's definitely 110% is worth it. Right, so I'm going to use a couple of large minnows. Shiners, yeah, I think shiners and large minnows is what I want. Yellow popper is perfect. You can get more invisible line if it runs out. Yes, you'll have to restart the mission again from the beginning. So I wouldn't really bother with doing that, to be honest. It's up to you. You know, you can do it however you want, but I would probably concentrate on more. For the fact that you said your cash flow is low. When you're a low level, that's always a big problem, is cash. So I'd probably say concentrate on, rather than the mission, I'd probably say concentrate on using your spinning rod. Every fish that you catch on a lure is money that you've it's just pure profit that way. Yeah, delete the line and the mission will restart again. Yeah, exactly that. Started playing 4 days ago. I've played this for 7 years, this game. 7 years. Yeah, I definitely like it. You can add me, yeah. I always like to play with subscribers, man. Indeed. And goes the float rod. Now I know we're going to get some of those both in here as well, but I don't mind that. Yeah, I said yeah, man. Yeah, you can add me. Yeah, I always like to play with subscribers. Add me, man. Add me, add me, add me. Do it. I'll bring it. I'll bring up my PlayStation name. There you go. On Fishing Planet, go on to search and then type in that capital YT and then Bubbles Way, no spaces. You got unlimited advanced license in Lone Star. Yeah, the unlimited license means you can. Yeah, it's exactly. That's exactly why you should fish there, with and just use a lure. You're gonna just make nothing but profit. It's worth it. It's a good idea. Where's wrong one? There you go. I don't play it. That's the only platform I do not play on. This is why I hope that one day Fishing Planet do allow you to do cross-platform. That's the only thing I don't play on is Xbox, man. Unfortunately, I play on PC. I play on PS5. I play on iOS on mobile sometimes. But yeah, that's the only platform I don't play on is Xbox. I'd like to play on Xbox, but I can't afford to do that. When I mean I can't afford to do that, like I pay for premium on um, on PC for a year. Then I buy premium for my mobile. Then I buy bait coins for the PC because that's the main account. And then on PlayStation I buy premium. It does get a little expensive. If I have Xbox as well, I'd have to buy premium for that. Yeah, it's not cheap. I would really like to, but yeah, just can't do it. Like right now, I'm actually fishing without premium, which is something again I don't really like to fish without premium because I'm losing out on so much XP and so much cash. Now the XP doesn't really matter because I'm max level, but the cash does matter. I got 26 million cash on PC, but on PlayStation I ain't got nowhere near as much. So really, I should be using premium, but I just, yeah, can't at the minute. Trophy largemouth. That's getting a bit bigger. Another largemouth. Cool. Wow. We're at that peak time now. 7. Although it's not a high peak time, there was a little bit of a peak there, so that's why all the fish are starting to wake up. If you're on Xbox, man, we won't be able to play. They don't allow Xbox to do cross-platform. They don't allow it. So unfortunately, if you don't have PlayStation or PC or an Apple phone, we're not going to be able to play. Yeah, I hope that Fishing Planet change that one day in the future, because if they did, I'd save a lot of money if they changed it. And it'd be good as well, because then everyone can just play with everyone. You're on a Samsung. I do like Android. Androids are good, but because everyone I know's got an Apple phone, that's why I have everyone I know on Apple. I don't know if twitching's gonna be too much. You have got an iPhone? Well, you could add my account on iOS. On Apple, you can do that, but then you won't be able to carry your Xbox account over. You'll have to make a whole new account though. Is it worth buying another float pole? I have 3 already. That all depends on you, man. If you wanna have if you wanna use a lot of float rods, then do it. Like I normally use 4 bottom rods and a float rod. I've got 1 float rod there, and then I use the bottom rods, but I also keep a spinning rod. That's the way I like to have it. 1 float rod, bottom rods and at least one spinning rod. So that way I've kind of got, apart from carp rods, I've pretty much got everything on me that I need to fish different places. Just don't use this one so much. I missed that comment. I play on PC, but I don't play on Xbox. Can PC play with Xbox? No. Can Xbox play with PC? No. It's only each platform. Although wherever I'm catching fish, you'll be able to catch fish. Like at this spot right here on Xbox, although I'm playing on PS5, on Xbox you will be able to catch fish exactly where I am. The spots that I fish, you definitely will be able to as well, but yeah, we just can't cross platform. We're just not able to play together, which is a little bit of a shame. Oh, there's some chat there. I didn't even, miles away. What was that? What are you fishing for? I'm fishing for some largemouth bass at the minute. I watch your videos all the time. I appreciate it, man. Oh, wow. I just knocked my PS5 off nearly. Yeah, see, I try not to use too much X-Series stuff because otherwise other people might not have that. So I try and use lures that what other people have, or baits that other people can purchase. That's why, like the large minnows, some people might not want to purchase those because they're a little bit pricey. But that's why I put on the shiners. If you haven't got shiners, another option is you can always use small minnows from this spot. You don't have money to go there. It doesn't matter if you don't have money to fish in a certain lake. Just always try and fish whatever lake you can get into. Fish what like the highest level lake you're able to get into. Always try and catch the biggest fish in that lake. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, you got Fishing Planet on Steam, Fishing Planet on Xbox, Fishing Planet on PS4, PS5, then Fishing Planet on Android and on iOS. So it's on every platform, but you just can't play together unless you're on the same platform. Well, it's more to do with personal preference more than anything else. Like I've played on an Xbox Series X, didn't really like it personally myself. And then but then I've always been a PlayStation guy, PlayStation or PC. So yeah, I wouldn't really say PS5 is better. I wouldn't say that Xbox is better. It's more to do with what you prefer, isn't it? I just prefer PlayStation because that's just something I've always had. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Keep on catching bass. All the time you keep catching bass and you're not using bait, you're going to save money. Every fish that you catch is a good profit. Yeah, PC would be better in picture quality for sure. The picture quality, like I can. The PS5 graphics definitely look a lot better on Fishing Planet compared to the PS4. You don't get freeze ups, you don't get blue screens, it doesn't shut you off. So, yeah, PS5 Fishing Planet's really good. But on PC, obviously, I can max the graphics and it looks even better. My biggest red-tailed catfish, I wouldn't know without looking at my accounts, but I don't know. I'd probably say about 180, 190, something like that. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I can have a look on this account, but yeah, as I said, because the PC's the main account, I don't know the exact weight. Sometimes I catch bigger fish on PlayStation, but then sometimes I catch bigger fish on PC. It's different every time. On here, let's have a look on here. Look at that. Trophy bull shark is still my biggest fish on PS5. We got bigger than that though on PC. Biggest one on here, 161 on this account. Oh yeah, I could use the walker here now, can't I? Because oh, the popper works good though. Yours was 79 kilograms. Yeah, I don't really, here in the UK we use pounds rather than kg. Although we do use kg, pounds is the main thing that we would use. There we go, look at that straight away. Told you that popper will work. Yours is 104 pound. You don't use pounds. Butterfly, peacock, bass, they look nice, don't they? 181 red tail for yours. Yeah, I think mine's about 180 to 190. If I remember rightly, I'm thinking like 100 and 189, 188, something like that. But as I said, I don't know without actually looking. Hope you're not late. You're never too late, man. Never ever too late. 174 pound. Ah, okay. That's not bad. Not bad size at all. Bit of movement on the water there near the bait. You can look because you had me on. But yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you could have a look if you really want to. There it is. This popper's good, this one. See, if I was a low level in here, well, when I was a low level and I was fishing here in Everglades, that's what I'd use in this place a lot. I'd use a lot of poppers and I just, yeah, nothing but profit. I wouldn't really use bait too much when I'm a low level. Like I would use bait, but not as much as what I would a lure or a popper or a spinner or whatever. I'm on PS5. Speed reel, speed reel, speed reel. Unique red tail, 170 pound. Oh, is that what I've got? 170 pound. I might have been thinking of something else then. Cool. Can PS5 and PC join? No, they can't. No, we was just talking about that. Yeah, that's exactly why I've got an account on Steam for Fishing Planet, an account for PS5, and then another account for the mobile, because yeah, they don't let you cross platform. I wish they did, but they don't. I didn't realise you was on PC. You should have, yeah. I was thinking that today. I thought, should I go live on the PlayStation or PC? I don't know what platforms most people play on nowadays. Like, there's a lot of people that play PC, but then there's a fair amount on console, so I weren't sure what to play on. For the next stream on Fishing Planet, though, I probably will do PC because we've had a few on PlayStation now, so. Don't worry, you'll be able to play. You'll be able to join one of our rooms at some point. Yeah, it was. Sorry, that's all right. £170 red tail, still good. No, Xbox cannot play with PC now. Not on Fishing Planet. They don't let you. You play on PlayStation, but you're level 5. That's all right, man. We'll be back playing Fishing Planet on PC soon anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Work on just earning that cash. Try and catch as many fish as you can. Yeah, I need to kind of do it like that. Do one stream on PlayStation, one on PC, then one on PlayStation. Yeah, kind of go back and forth rather than a few on PlayStation, then a few on PC. Yeah, I should kind of break it up a little bit. I do play on mobile, but I never live stream on mobile. Like, I would make videos on mobile, but I wouldn't live stream it just because I don't really know how I'd do it for a live stream other than doing it through my webcam. And there is a way I can do it, but I wouldn't want it to come up from the phone. I get too many notifications all the time and stuff. I normally, yeah, I would make videos on mobile. Always make videos on PC or live stream. The same goes for the PlayStation live stream or videos, either way. Allows you, it definitely won't, man. It will not allow you to do that. They don't do cross-platform like that. Only Xbox can play with Xbox. Only PC can play with PC. You can play with other people on other games, but on Fishing Planet, you can't do that. On Fishing Planet, you're only able to, yeah, PC with PC, Xbox with Xbox, PlayStation. Don't have anyone to play with on mobile. Like, I've got a few people to play with on mobile, but to be honest, it's like now. Obviously, we got a subscriber in this room. Yeah, they're still here. We got a subscriber in this room. Like, it's nice to play with people because I like to see what other people catch. But I don't look at it as I play alone, to be honest, because if I'm not playing with subscribers, then I'm always in a random room anyway. So it kind of makes me feel like I'm actually playing with someone else anyway. Playing random rooms, then it don't feel like you're playing alone. Although I don't really mind whether I'm playing with somebody or playing alone. I like to see other people catch fish though. It's nice, especially when, you know, me being a really high level and you see a low level catch a good sized fish. You could imagine their excitement. Your friend had a PlayStation, so you had to buy a PlayStation. That's kind of why I play on PlayStation. I used to just, like, a long time ago, I used to only play PlayStation and not PC. Then I got a PC. Then for about 3 or 4 years, I only played on PC. And then, in the end, I ended up buying a PlayStation again because my cousin always plays all different games, and he ain't got anyone to play with. So I ended up buying a PlayStation. So sometimes I play games with him. He doesn't like playing Fishing Planet, but he's forever buying new games on pre-order games and stuff, and we share that on YouTube as well. So explain when sometimes it says, when it have players, it says a PC player. I can't explain that, man. I don't have Xbox. I can't explain it. Like, I don't know. Maybe it could be possible to do that. See if you can add my PC account. Try adding me on You're on Xbox. Try and add me. My PC account is youtube.bubbles.way. Try and add me. See if it lets you. Like, maybe it might do. Possibly it could. I don't know. I don't have Xbox, so I wouldn't know. You would think in a way it would, because you can have the Xbox app on PC, and obviously Steam is on PC, so it could be possible. It could be possible, but I really don't know. Have a look, let me know, see if it lets you. I'm interested to know. They might be playing with mouse and keyboard. So even when I play this on PC, I use a controller. And that's probably because I've played Fishing Planet quite a lot on the PS5. I prefer to use the controller. I do use mouse and keyboard sometimes, but most of the time when I'm streaming, I will use a mouse and keyboard because I like to sit back on my couch, and that's why I ain't got my face cam on. Normally I use my face cam, but you know when I'm trying to sit back and chill on my couch, because I won't have the face cam on, because I'm too far away. You won't be able to see me. If the face cam on, well, then you know that could be using mouse and keyboard, or I'm close up near my screen. I'll type it in chat. Give me 1 second. I'm going to quickly load up my Steam on Fishing Planet, because load up Fishing Planet on Steam, I was meant to say. I'm going to quickly load it up because I think I've got a capital letter somewhere in that name. I just want to have a double check so that way I can give you the right one. I'm really interested to find out if that does work now. I'm pretty sure I'm sure that you can't do that. As far as I'm told, you can't, but I'm interested to know. I'm just loading Fishing Planet on PC. We'll have a look. Oh, that's loud. Okay, yeah, there was a capital. I thought there was. It's hard to remember the names of different accounts when you got 3 of them, and I'm always back and forth between the other one. I never know which account I'm on half the time. How's it going, man? Good to see you again. I'm doing good. We're over in Everglades, so that way we give some other lower, people who are lower level, allow subscribers to join. Alright, so my account, type in my account for PC. I should probably add that to Nightbot at some point. Right, let me just double check that. There you go. Alright, so put it in chat. That's my PC account. Anyone else want to add me on Fishing Planet on PC? Add that. I need to change one of those. I wanted to put the float rod on. Yeah, let me know if it does let you add me. I'm really interested to know about that. Yeah, I need to I need to add it to Nightbot, so then that way when people ask it, I don't have to type it and keep checking up and stuff. It'd make it easier, wouldn't it? All good here. You're not fishing. I was gonna do a stream with my dad, but I rang him up and I said to him, "You fancy doing a stream?" And he's like, "I'm not really feeling it today." So yeah, he wasn't. He went up for it. Everyone gets days like that, so I get it. How long does the fish stay on the feeder? What do you mean? Because you put smiley faces, Nightbot timed you out. I wouldn't worry about it, man. Nightbot don't like too many emojis. It didn't work. Yeah, I didn't think it would work. I would have been quite surprised if it did, to be honest. Maybe the other people that you've played that you've added, maybe it's maybe they got a mouse and keyboard plugged into their Xbox, possibly. That's why it might come up saying a PC player or something. I really can't explain it. But yeah, I know that you can't cross-platform. We all have to play. If I'm on PC, you have to be on PC. If I'm on PlayStation, you have to be on PlayStation. Unfortunately, if I got fish and I don't pull it out. Oh, okay. Well, that can vary. It's just, yeah. Sometimes the fish can stay on for 10 minutes. Sometimes, as soon as you go to pick it up, the fish will come off. Like, yeah, there's not really a specific time of how long the fish will stay on for. Most of the time, if you've got a fish on, like if you've got a rod in your hand and you've got a fish on that, and then you've got another fish on a rod stand that's beeping away, the other rod will beep away for about 20 minutes. The second you go to pick it up, it'll be gone. That's normally the way it works. That's normally how it is. There's no update for any new map. The second there is, there'll be a video on it, man. That's what I always say to everyone. Always make sure you're subscribed if you don't want to miss out on those updates. The second I know about a new map coming or any update at all. Like the only update I don't tell people about is about the little, like little cups you can enter. I don't bother saying about that because otherwise I'll be posting about 1,000,000 times. There's a lot of cups and competitions and stuff. So I don't bother to post that. But if there's anything to do with, I don't know, like St. Patrick's Day, Easter egg hunt, stuff like that, I'll always post it. new maps, new gear, new equipment, new boats. I'll always post that sort of stuff. So the second there is anything new like that, there'll always be a video. But nothing, as far as I know, there's nothing yet. And I only let you guys know when I'm 100% sure. Not because of somebody said so and then someone else said so. Because of the developers themselves tell me there's an update. Until a developer says there's an update, I don't believe there's an update. A lot of people keep saying about this ocean update. It's been requested. Loads of people's asked for it. I've asked for it, but in all honesty, do I ever think they'd do a proper ocean map? I don't think they would. Fishing Planet is based on coarse fishing, and is lake and river. It's not really based on saltwater fishing. I'm not saying they never would do it. It'd be nice if they did, but people keep talking about an ocean map coming. I'm not saying there is until I get confirmation from the developer. I'm not going to say there's any update because there isn't. Most people don't like me saying that, but I always like to speak the truth. I don't bother clickbaiting. It's not worth clickbaiting. Like, it's so pointless. If I'm always honest, at least that way when I say an update is here, an update is here. I've never told a lie. Yeah, now I got you on follow. There you go, man. There it is. When those new updates come out, sometimes I get overloaded with YouTube putting out new hotspots and stuff. So if you never want to miss out, it's probably a good idea to follow us on TikTok or Twitter. The link for that's in the description below. We are on Instagram as well. That's YT Bubbles Way. No capitals, no spaces. It always sounds like I'm self-promoting when I say that, but I always say it because some people say, I didn't get the notification of the new update that you put out. And that's because sometimes I overload YouTube and put out so many videos that YouTube can't keep up. That's exactly why I always post on other platforms when there's an update. I always put it on everything. I put it on Twitter, I put it on Instagram, I put it on TikTok, try and put it on as many platforms as I can. They're the main ones that I use. Yeah, this is the problem. This is why I definitely don't think there's going to be any update anytime soon because of that main reason. They're based in Fishing Planet are based in Ukraine, and they got a lot of problems going on there right now. So I wouldn't expect them to put an update either at this point. Like, they've got a lot of things going on, let alone worrying about putting out a new map for us. Although it'd be very nice, but yeah, you never know. As I said, yeah. Until I know from the developer themselves, there's no update. But then that could all change. I could end up posting a video later on tonight saying there's a new update. Like, I don't know when they're going to actually drop one until they tell me. Until they tell me, I don't know. But they can end up telling me later on today. They could tell me tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it'd be nice though. It would be nice to have an ocean map. I'd love that. Shame they don't. Fish out rough at sea. A few waves moving around on some old rusty sword boat. It looks like it's about to fall apart. Be good fun. But then some people probably wouldn't like that because some people only prefer lakes and rivers, don't they? And Fishing Planet is definitely that. Their safety comes first indeed, 110%. That's why I said I wouldn't expect them to put any new update at all. I wasn't even sure, to be honest, if they were gonna. I wasn't sure if they were gonna end up putting out even the St. Patrick's Day thing, because they was a little bit late putting that out. And I did say I think I did a stream on it, and I was saying if they didn't put the update out the day after, then it might not even be coming. And then the day after it didn't come, but then the day after that it did. But yeah, I was quite surprised because I didn't think, yeah, because of all the problems they got going on over there, I really didn't think they was gonna even do that update, but they did, so that was nice. Now we need to change the time. Slowed down a little bit from this spot, isn't it? Still see a bit of movement on the water there and there as well. I'll give that a second. There we go. Still a bit of a slow pace, so I'm still going to change time. Nice bowfin. Let's change the time a little bit because we're out of the peak times now. It goes 6 p.m. Normally I'd just jump to the next day at this time. I wouldn't bother normally fishing, but we'd do it just because it's peak. It's definitely been a short minute since I've fished in this place though, so it's nice to come back here. I want to... Where's the other one? There you go. Get some small minnows out there. I'm going to put that float rod over this way. There we go. Didn't take long, did it? I'm really got to start setting more markers. So many people keep asking me to send them markers, and I've got loads of markers on PC, but on the PlayStation I definitely need to set more markers. We'll put 2 over there because there's a bit of interest there. And then when we get a fish on the float rod, I'll move it over there. I think that one's for largemouth bass over there, isn't it? Is that for largemouth? Oh, no fish data. I know it is. Largemouth bass. Could even be some gar there as well. I'll check out that spot. I don't know, am I going to get a chance to use this? Yeah. It'll only be when we cast it that we actually get a fish on. That's normally the way it is, isn't it? I hit strike at the wrong time. I missed it the first time, but it come back. Thanks for everyone who's dropped a like on the stream as well. I appreciate it. Lets us know you're still enjoying Fishing Planet. Yes, sir. Nearly £4. My button's so squeaky on my controller. I honestly thought that was going to be a unique, that one. Definitely had a bit more of a fight. Well, I say a bit more of a fight. The tension bars were up a little more. I'm using some heavy duty rods in this place. Get some more movement on the water there. Look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? That does look good. There it is. Oh, I had a fish come towards. Yeah, there you go, it hit. I was going to say I had a fish come towards this rod. When you're a low level, this place fills your net real fast. Look at that, in one day I got 223 pounds in the net. You don't even get a net even half that size when you're a low level in this place. So I've definitely got my money's worth for this one day. I need a bit of grease on it. I think them largemouth bass are definitely liking the small minnows. Might change one of the rods over and put more small minnows on. Maybe on this one. Depending on the size of this fish, that looks quite big. Oh, not bad. There's the float rod that I was waiting to go off. We'll move that over to where the other marker is, where it says no fish data. Largemouth. I'm casting this rod first. There we go. Yeah, I can just about see that float. Was it that one that had the... Oh no, I changed it, didn't I? Took the crawfish off. Large minnows. What have I got on this one? Large minnows. Alright, we'll just leave it like that. We're still catching fish. See if we can see the fish come up and hit the popper. Oh, not this time. That's the float rod that I put over to the right on that marker. Let's have a look, see what it is. I'm thinking it's going to be gar or bass. Yeah, it's bass. Butterfly peacock. Now you would probably get more XP than me if you're in this place. Even if you ain't using premium, you'll probably get more XP, because I have the amount of times I've caught the same fish in this place is unbelievable. And the more you catch the same fish over and over, eventually you start getting less XP and less cash for catching the same fish a dozen times. Losing my voice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the buzzbait would probably work good in here. I've never used buzzbait in this place. I might give that a go. I know bass absolutely love that in blue crab. As long as you've got cash, yeah. If you've got cash, yeah. Because in there, in Emerald Lake, you can fish over onto the right, use a lure, and just catch an absolute ton of northern pike. And most people, when they go there, they like to fish for walleye. Most people always say go on that walleye grind, but personally myself, I prefer the grind on the northern pike. I feel like the rate of catching them is a faster pace of catching those than walleye. Just personal opinion. Yeah, the St. Patrick's Day, I earned a good amount of bait coins out of that. I made the videos that I did, and then after that, I just tried my best to catch as many rowdy bass as possible. I like when they do those events. It's a way to stock up on bait coins. It's nice to get free stuff, but it's a good way to stock up on bait coins as well. Florida gar. They're big fish. Really, if you're a low level, you're fishing in this place, them I'd probably recommend to not keep those. Drop them at your net. you can fit more bass in your net. That's really all you want to go for if you're low level fishing in this place, is just the bass, because they don't weigh that much. You can fit more in the net. The more you fit in the net, more cash and XP you're getting. Probably am going to jump to the next day in a minute though. We've got £260 for one day. That's not bad in this place. That's pretty good going. Pay it off with the rattlesnake. I had 10 before the event, and after I now have 654. Serious amount. A lot of people, like I was telling a lot of people to, you know, the kayak. You can get the kayak. You can do the mission to get the motorboat for the Paddy's Day, which I think that's, you could sell that for 280 bait coins. But then getting the kayak, you can also sell that for 70 bait coins, which the kayak was so easy to get, which is good, because yeah, you could get those boats, and then if you don't need those boats, you can sell them, get bait coins, and then just buy a boat with your in-game cash. Easy done. That's a good way to get bait coins. Like, I spend my real money in real life on bait coins as well. It gets very expensive, not just buying premium for different accounts, but I've always got to make sure I got loads of bait coins on the PC, because the updates always come for Fishing Planet. The updates always come to PC first. So I've always got to have loads of bait coins, so I'm able to buy stuff with bait coins, or jump days forward when I'm live streaming and stuff. I'm going to need to buy some more bait coins for the PlayStation account soon, because I know we're getting a bit low on there. If you're ever going to buy anything to upgrade, don't ever buy rods or reels or baits when you're in a lake. Always go to the main home menu. So like you see the world map, that's where you'll go to the shop and buy stuff. Because if you're in a lake and you try and purchase something, not only it's going to cost you a lot more money, but it won't show you everything that you're able to buy. So if you ever purchase a rod, a reel or bait or anything at all, make sure you're always on the world map. Don't ever buy something like, now I'm in a lake. I wouldn't go into the shop and purchase something here. Like, if I purchase something here, it would be something like, it's okay for me to do it because I'm a high level. It doesn't matter for me. I've got loads of cash, so it doesn't matter if I buy the most expensive lure here. But if I brought that here, that's 3,300. Now if I go to if I leave this map and I go to the main menu, that lure would be cheaper. Whereas if here, me purchasing it here, 3,300, that isn't much money for me, because I've got a lot of cash. But being a low level, if you ever buy anything, always go to the home menu. Never ever buy it when you're in a lake. Always remember that. It costs a lot more. I was thinking about selling the event stuff, but it's nice to have. It is. The only time I sell the event stuff, I have sold some event stuff already. The main time I sell stuff is if I'm getting low on bait coins and I don't want to spend my real money on the game, and then I'm willing to sell some of the event stuff that I've earned, which I have done that before. I brought a DLC for a new lake, and the boat, I'll end up selling one of the boats that you get from it, because you can sell it for a serious amount of bait coins. And all the time I'm getting bait coins, it means I'm not spending my real money. I couldn't tell you how much money I've actually spent on this game, just guessing. I couldn't even guess. Obviously trying to run 3 accounts, buying all different stuff for all different accounts, I don't know. It's definitely a lot though, I know that much. Went back, you wrote an exam. Nice. College, work, all that stuff is always more important than playing games. Always concentrate on your school work or college work or your job. The game is the chilling time when you got nothing to do. Takes time away so you're not sitting there bored. Nowhere to go after Lone Star. You can go to Mudwater. But yeah, Emerald Lake is a really good place. Rocky Lake as well is another good one. Falcon Lake is another good one. They're pretty good for low levels. I think when I was a lower level, that was probably the main two lakes that I did fish was, I'd say, like obviously to get into this place, Everglades, I think it's now level 18 you got to be to get in here. It used to be level 14 or level 12 it used to be. But yeah, now it's level 18. But when I was a lower level, I did fish a lot of Falcon Lake and a lot of Rocky Lake. They were the main two places I fished a lot of. Still wearing the jacket and the hat at the moment. I am on my PC account. I do, like on this one, on the PlayStation. I'm pretty sure you can see there. I'm got my gold jacket on, which is that was part of the gold pack DLC. I don't have. I've got the boat there still, the kayak, golden kayak, and the jacket. But the rods and stuff, I'm pretty sure I sold them for the bait coins. When you get to a higher level, buying DLCs are only good for, you know, getting into new lakes. Other than that, when you're a high level, buying DLCs is pretty much pointless because there is no rod stronger than the rod that you can buy with in-game cash. That white rod there, that's the Mocky rod. That one is the most strongest rod on the game, strongest bottom rod anyway. And you can't purchase even with real cash. You cannot purchase a bottom rod stronger than that. So the main time I would buy, like I bought the DLC for the St. Patrick's Day, just to show lower levels what sort of package it is and what you get with it. Which I don't think it was bad actually. I think how much was it? Like £12. I don't know, £12 something it was for the St. Patrick's Day rods and reels. That weren't bad for £12. That was pretty decent. That was worth its money. Probably not for me because I don't need that rod. I ended up selling those rods as well for bait coins. Again, they're not really a need for me, but if you're a low level for £12, that was pretty good. You even got 7 days premium with that as well, so that weren't bad. I think we're fished out for this day. I think we need to jump to the next day. £291 in the net. That's pretty decent for a low level lake. That is really good. Nearly £300. I'd like to get £300 at being level 18 in my net for sure. I think you got the best rod, same as me. There's a couple of Mocky rods you can get. So there's one that you can get part of a DLC, which again I sold that one. And then you can get different ones of these ones, can't you? You can get there's a lot of movement on the water there and there. Yeah, you can get two types of these Mocky rods. This one is the strongest one though. How much is that? That's £86. I know that the new float rod is a tiny bit stronger than that. The same goes as the Nile Chaser. It's a bit more stronger. But I like to use bottom rods. I like fishing with bottom rods. Yeah, that's it. That's right. There's two sizes, isn't there? There's two sizes of it. This one is the 1110, which that one is the strongest one. You got 420 kilogram keep net. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a hell lot smaller than my one. Spinner bait. I don't think I got that on me to try that. I definitely want to try a buzzbait in here, because buzzbait works absolutely amazing in blue crab for bass and other stuff. So I want to try. Also works good for the flounder actually, the buzzbait. So I'm going to see if I can use the buzzbait in here. We're going to try it. See what happens. Oh, before I do that though, I need to empty my can. I drank too much coffee this morning. I need to take a toilet. Ooh, and a good stretch to go with it. Right, give me one moment. I'll be right back. I'm going to quickly empty my can. Give me one moment. Sitting at my desk now as well, so I'll put my face cam on for those who haven't seen me. Where's my mouse at? There we go. Just caught a unique. Nice one. Nice one. How big was it? Let's have a look. Oh, it don't show. Oh, there you go. 11.5 pound. That's not bad, is it? All right, let's get this face cam on, so you guys can see how scary we look. There we go. All right, perfect. As we were. He ain't fishing at this spot. There's another spot for bass though, isn't there? Over, so there's peacock bass, here's largemouth. Over there, this spot here, I remember catching a lot of bass from this location as well. Oh, this is where he's fishing, funny enough. Yeah, all around here. We get bass all around here, can't we? So let's have a little bit of a mess around with the bait rods and the spinner rod here. It's quite a good lake, this one, because there's quite a few different spots you can fish. That one, I think. Yeah, shiners. Can't remember if it was in behind there or in front there. Put on large liver. It'll work well. Night time as well. Fish at night. You can catch catfish in the day, but they do like the night. Fish at night. Centre marker, another unique. Oh, you're on a roll, ain't you? Well, let's have a look at his marker then. Let's see where he's. Let's have a look, see where he's finding. Show options. No, not that one. Oh, there you go. Receive marker. I'm getting so many notifications on my phone right now. I was using the buzzbait. I said about buzzbait, didn't I? I said about buzzbait. Yeah. Did that not? I'm sure, didn't I not click accept marker? I'm sure I did. Yeah, I did. What? That's weird, isn't it? Unless that's it behind me. Okay, it's behind me. Woo. Ah, over there. Yeah, I said I was going to try buzzbait, so I'm going to try the buzzbait in a minute. Let's see. You are fishing at night. I tell you what, they do put up a good fight though. They really do put up a good fight. I put one bait rod out that way as well. Yeah, they do put up a good fight, the catfish. That's why I was doing that stream yesterday on fishing for cats. It ended up turning into a Nile perch as always. Right, let me change that. I want to put on the buzzbait then. Oh my gosh, why is my phone just notification like crazy? I better check that in a sec. Well, that five would be alright. Let's put on that. And then normally I'd put on this one. So I'm going to try that. That might be a good... Why did that not show the fish that you caught there? Bugged out. There you go. Oh my gosh, people keep messaging me. Hopefully, at some point today, we might be able to use that buzzbait. We'll try it. You sent two? Okay. And fishing branches. They also give you an achievement by doing those as well. If you get a certain amount of those, you can get bait coins by clearing up rubbish from the lakes. So yeah, it's not a bad thing. Right, let's have a look, see where the other marker is that you sent me. Let's see where that one is. That one's for the peacock bass. Over that way? Yeah, over there. Yeah. There's a good spot over there. The middle. That's what I was saying. The middle platform is more of the spot for peacock bass. I do like the look of the peacock bass though. They do look good. God, I can just about reach that in range. This rod's too strong. When you're in there, try catch yourself some arapaima. Arapaima put up a really good fight. Loving the hat you got. I love the hat as well, but the effort that it took just for me to get this hat was a little bit crazy. Yeah, look, I'll show you. It does look really nice. Like it's got like a little gold trim around it. It does look like a, yeah, it does look pretty cool. But they had a lot of problems with the delivery and stuff like that, and I think in total I waited, I don't even know how many months, but it was, yeah, they sent it to me, and then apparently it did get sent out, but it then got sent to a different address. So then, but then in all fairness, although it took months for me just to receive this hat, I did purchase it out of my own money. Although it took months for me just to receive this hat, in compensation they did send me a Fishing Planet glass. like a thimble glass, and then they also sent me, like, I don't drink like that, so it's no good for me. But little tiny shot glasses, like what you'd put alcohol in. They sent me that in compensation, so that was nice though. Just, it was frustrating waiting for it. I was waiting for it for so long, literally so long. Almost did the underwater weeds mission, but I need one last weed. They're good. They are, as I say, they give, you get extra little bit of cash out of it. You get some more bait coins out of it. So doing those little side missions like that, where you're pulling bits of twigs and stuff out of the water, is good. Should have asked for free because it took so long. I, yeah, I probably could have. I probably could have kicked up a little bit of a fuss about it, but it sort of made me be quiet because of the fact they sent me the glass for free. I did a little video on it. In fact, I think we did. I did. We got a little video of it on YouTube, and on there, I think on that video, I was saying about how annoying it was, of how long I waited. I can't remember exactly how long it was, but it definitely was months. I saw something on there recently that I was thinking of getting to put on my white wall back there, which was it's actually on offer again. I don't get paid to say this, although I'm promoting them. I don't get paid to say it. It's just what I want to get. It was the main picture of Fishing Planet itself, which is the picture of the fish jumping out of the water. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's on offer at the minute on the Fishing Planet store. I was thinking about getting it and yeah, put it up on my wall. I don't know. I might do. It's not guaranteed. I might. I can't even remember how much it was. I think it was around about $20 ish. Something like that. By the time I paid for delivery, probably be about 25, I would have thought. But again, because I waited so long for the hat to turn up, puts me off a little bit. Puts me off a little bit about getting it again. Yeah, the Fishing Planet online shop. Yeah, they've even got they got their own app as well. If you just type in on Google Fishing Planet store, I think that's what you type in, Fishing Planet store, or something like that. Yeah, I'd try that. Try typing in Fishing Planet store. There is a proper name for it. I can't remember. It was a long time ago that I purchased this hat. So their delivery service could have got a lot better. In fact, actually, I'm sure, because I got an email about it. Let's see if I can find it. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, just type in Fishing Planet store. Again, I'm not promoting them. I don't get any money from it. But they do have some good stuff on there. I saw some of their fishing rods that they've got. Like, some of the fishing rods they've got on there are so beautiful. I'd love to actually have a real life fishing rod that said Fishing Planet. but not for the price they're selling it. Definitely not for the price they're selling it. And again, it's just my personal opinion. I wouldn't pay hundreds of pounds for a rod that says Fishing Planet on it. And then I thought about the reel, but again, they're a little bit pricey, a little bit out of my price range to buy something like that. But anyway, the picture that I saw was $24.99. But then you can get a bigger one. That's the smaller one. You can get a bigger one that's $35.99, or you can get one for $50. Obviously, just a bigger picture. As I said before, I'd like them to do a support a creator code. That'd be good. Will they ever do that? I don't think so, but it would be nice if they did. I'm not really even getting a chance to use this buzz bait. How fast these rods keep going off. They eventually slow down though, and then that's when I get to use it. Largemouth. Look how fast the pace is. It's what I use in real life is mine ain't no branded stuff. Like I don't have money. I got 3 kids to pay for. I don't have fancy branded stuff, but I have got a really. In fact, I could actually quickly show you. I got a one the other day from my uncle. He gave me a really good one. I'll show you this. Yeah, check this one out. This is one that my uncle gave me the other day, and it's a 3-piece rod setup. So it's a beach caster. Let me change it to, there we go. So it's a beach caster, but because it's in 3 pieces, it's easier for me to carry on my bike. I'm not going to take the whole thing out because I'm not going to be able to fit it all into the camera, but this is the 3-piece rod setup that I got, and it's not branded, or I don't know. Okay, maybe. Okay, it's got some sort of name brand on there. Again, I'm not promoting any of this stuff. I don't get paid for it. I'm just showing you what I would use. There you go. And if you can see that writing. Don't know, can you see it? Kinda. Yeah, that's a 3-piece rod. That's going to be so much better for when I'm on my bike to, you know, it's going to be better. There we go. I can't wait to use that though. I'm looking forward to using that for sure. That happens a lot. Is that unlike? No, that rod isn't. No, that rod. My uncle gave me that rod. He gave me that a couple of weeks ago. But they do sell fishing rods on there, but they're just expensive. I'd like to have a rod from there, but I wouldn't pay that much. I just wouldn't. I'm not going to be able to use that buzz bait, am I? You got that rod as well? Your son uses it? Nice. Yeah, I don't know, like, even... I couldn't even tell you the price of that rod. Like, it could be £10, it could be £100, it could be £10,000. Like, not that. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know how much it costs, but I appreciate it anyway. It's a gift. It was very nice because he knows that obviously when I go fishing, I always jump on my electric bike and I tie all my rods onto my bike. And he said to me, it'd be better for you to have a 3-piece rod because then it's not as long sticking out when I'm riding, you know. And that works perfect. I've got a lovely little small. Where is it? Let me see. I think it's here. Is it here? This rod. I absolutely love this rod. Now this rod cost me, I don't know, I think it wasn't more than 15 Great British pounds. I think I paid about £10 for it. £8-10. One of the best rods I've ever owned. Not that, well, I say one of. I haven't actually even used it, if I'm honest. But I like it for many reasons. It's quite small, so it can actually fit in my bag. And it's quite a thin rod as well. So it's going to be, I'm going to use it for spinning in real life. It's going to be, yeah, I get a fish on that. I'm going to know about it. It's going to be good fun. And it's all it is a simple, basic, telescopic rod. But it's, what is it? I think it's a 9.5 foot rod. Is it 9.5? Yeah, 9.5 foot rod. And as you can see, look how thin that is. That is so thin. But it's not ultra fine. Like, it's not as thin as a quiver tip rod. But that is going to be good fun. And the good thing is, look at the size of it. It's so small. I can fit that in my rucksack. I can put my reel already on there. And then, yeah, that's going to be ideal when it gets a bit warmer. It's going to be nice to use that. I can't wait to do a stream live as well, fishing. That's going to be good. I'll make a couple of videos live streaming, and also a few videos of actually real life fishing. I plan to do that this year. I just got to wait for the weather to warm up. But that one, like the 3-piece rod, the first one I showed you, that I'm going to be using for beach casting. But that little small telescopic rod there, that's nice when I want to have a quick little, I don't know, hour or two standing on the rocks somewhere using some kind of lure. Yeah, for like messing around with mackerel, that rod will, yeah, that rod. I'll catch a mackerel. It'd be like I've got a shark on the end of that rod. Yeah, that'd be good fun. I was thinking of maybe messing around and using a squid lure, but I think that rod's probably too thin for a squid. Yeah, that's more my beach casting rod rather than that one. But it'd be nice to get a couple of bass on it, a few mackerel, maybe a few herring around. I'm just waiting for it to warm up at this point. I got a good power bank as well, so I made sure I brought a good power bank so that way I can, if I do go fishing for a 3-4 hour, I'm able to live stream that. So I've got everything. I'm all ready to go. Just need the weather. No, I have the only places I've fished is I've done a few lakes. Like I'm about an hour and a half, something like that, away from London, I live in Hove, but the place is called Brighton and Hove. That's where I live. Now I've fished off the beach. I've fished off rocks. I've done a bit of lake fishing here and there. Done some pond fishing. One of my life goals is to stand in a river and do some fly fishing, messing around with a fly rod. Don't know why. Can't explain it. It's just something I want to do. I wouldn't bother using a feeder when you're in Lone Star. Don't bother wasting money on ground bait and stuff. It's not going to make much of a difference for you. Just stick to using lures, or use a sinker. Use a weight as a sinker. Don't bother putting. Well, you can use a feeder, but don't bother putting ground bait in it. Not much point when you're a low level. It costs too much. Oh, you live in Brighton? No way. How crazy is that? Well, that's nice. So where would you do you fish in real life? Where would you go to fish? I was just about to cast. I was just about to cast. Using a feeder and a lure. Alright, don't bother putting any ground bait in it though. Just literally just use normal bait, that's all. Just normal bait. Sent you a PlayStation request, did you? What did it? What was it? What was? What did your name come up as? Where do I even go to? Maybe here. Is that you? That one? No, I don't think it is. Your name was B something, wasn't it? In game. I don't know how I go on to. How do I go on to friends requests? Game base. Friends. Send me a friends request again, and then it should pop up. You don't fish in real life? You'd like to though. That's a shame, man. I used to. Well, I've done fishing ever since I was a kid in real life. I used to, not so much now because obviously I got kids now, so they keep you busy. But yeah, I used to when I was younger. It's only since the last like 2.5, 3 years that I haven't really done fishing in real life. But other than that, I used to fish all the time, like constant. When I was younger, it was every day. What bait should you use? Use the cheapest bait. Whatever bait's the cheapest. Bread, maybe. Bread, yeah. Bread, dough balls, semolina balls. There we go. View. How do I... What's that? View members? No. More. Add the favourites? No. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Accept. That's probably the first time I've accepted a friend's request on PS5. I don't... I don't know. Don't know how to do it. I do now. Yeah, it'd be cool to see some of the fish that you're catching up your way. Yeah, red worms are free. Yeah, use those. Yeah, yeah, red worms will work. Always try and, if you can get bait for free, because I know you can go up and keep collecting it, can't you? If you can keep using free bait, then do it. Or if not, just buy the cheapest bait that you're able to purchase, buy it. When you're low level, you got to try and save as much money as you can. It's a tight squeeze when you're a low level. It really is. Yeah, that is crazy, isn't it? Me being in Hove, you're only like, I don't know, about 3 miles-ish away, I guess. Like, I'm at the end of Hove, like more towards, going towards Lancing way. So yeah, probably, I don't know, 3 to 5 miles away. That's crazy, isn't it? 3 to 5 miles. Not far at all. Oh, look at that. Wow. Yeah. I fished a place like that out in, there's a place like that in Shoreham that I fished. There's another place like that in New Haven that I fished. That looks nice, man. Hey, look at that. Get in. All the proper fishing gear and everything. Yeah. Nice. That's awesome, man. Good stuff. And do you know any spots? For where? Any spots for where? 200 red worms. Use all of them, man. Use every single one. What? Use them. Use them. Oh, wow. 11 people in the stream with 12 likes. You guys are awesome. Good to see you again, Dragon. I noticed you was online last night, Dragon. You was online, but you didn't. You was on Fishing Planet, but you didn't stay on for very long, did you? You weren't online for very long at all. Hey, look at that. It's nice to have pictures like that. My dad's got a lot of pictures of fish that he's caught, and every time I've caught fish, I don't know why I never bothered to take any pictures. Like I never. I don't know why. Why did I never do that? I guess back then I didn't really like have a good phone. I didn't really have a camera, so that's probably why. You know, when I was a kid back in the day, we didn't have the technology that we have today. Nice to see some real life fish though. That's good. Nice. Good stuff. My uncle caught. He's caught some big fish. The pictures that he's got like pictures of when he's been on a boat and he's. Oh, I missed it. Oh no, it come back. There you go. Yeah, my uncle. He's got a picture of him and a pollock, and he's also got a picture of him with a big, like this thing. Like my uncle, he's not a very tall guy. He's quite short anyway, but this fish makes him look tiny. Like, yeah, he's holding it like that, and it comes out there, and the cod is, yeah, it is humongous, really big cod. That's the only thing I've never done. Like I've fished all different places. The only two I haven't done is in a river and boat fishing. I've never done boat fishing. Never ever done boat fishing. And does it appeal to me? It doesn't. I've never. Yeah, boat fishing doesn't really. I like fishing off rocks a lot. I love to stand on rocks somewhere and fish like that. He fell asleep on the game. The only I have done that once or twice, but it's not been often that I've fallen asleep on my game. The only time I do that is if I've played like, I don't know, 22 to 24, 26 hours straight, and then yeah, maybe. Other than that, no, yeah, it's not very often I would fall asleep. This chair, although it's a swivel chair, it's not the most comfortable to sleep in, I wouldn't have thought. Well, I say I wouldn't have thought. I fell asleep once or twice in it, and I've woken up and I'm like, ugh, ugh, like I feel like I can't move. I'm all stiff. Yeah, not not nice feeling. There we go. We finally managed to have a cast over there without the other rods interrupting. What was that? I think that was an email, wasn't it? Yeah. There you go. That's the marker for the unique. That worked fast, didn't it? First cast. God, the buzzbait works like an absolute god in Blue Crab Island. Like it works really, really well. Really well indeed. Cool, wow, look at that. That looks like a good size, that. That does look, oh man, they do taste great, those fish as well. I don't know if you, if you guys have ever eaten them, but I have. They do taste really good. Look at that, that's a good setup. That's what I need to get. That's the only thing that I'm waiting on left is my tripod to turn up. And I'll say tripod to turn up. I haven't purchased one yet. I ain't got the cash flow, but that's the only thing I've got for the beach. I've got every single thing for fishing on the beach. So I've never fished off the beach before. Well, I did when I was a kid, but it's been a short minute. How's it going, T-Bone? Good to see you again, man. But yeah, now I've got some beach casting rods because I've always fished off rocks mainly. That's always been the main one. But now I've got sea stuff for fishing off the beach. I've got some bait elastic and stuff, so when I'm whipping it out, it doesn't all end up falling off. I've got certain weights and blah de blah. So all I need is the tripod stand. I think they're around about £40-ish, 40 to £60, something like that. So they don't cost too much. But I want to get a two rod holder for the beach, about 6 foot in height. Did you fall asleep last night? I joined a stream of yours and no, that was Mrs. Bubbly. I ended up deleting that. I don't know why she did that, man. She was trying to do like a substream type thingy where, you know, you tell people to subscribe, and I said to her, I was like, don't. Like, I appreciate that she wants to try and get me to 11,000 subs. I definitely appreciate that she wants to do that, but it's I'd rather gain those subscribers by people subscribing for the content that I put out, not just because she put subscribe, because that's sometimes how you end up getting the wrong people, you know. The community that we have for Fishing Planet's always, you know, we delete the ones that swear because we're family friendly. We delete the ones that troll, and we keep the good people. And then that's how we make a good community of everyone chatting to everyone and everyone being friendly, having a good time. But I said to her, I was like, I appreciate that she tried to do it. You know, she's trying to get me to 11,000 subscribers. I appreciate it, but I'd rather get those subscribers by them subscribing because they like the content that I put out, not just because somebody's asked them to. You try and cast over breakers. Yeah, it's been a short minute since I fished on the beach. I think the last time I fished on the beach was with my dad, and I think I was about 14, 13 possibly. So I haven't done a lot of beach fishing, although I've been on rocks that's been obviously, yeah, off a beach, but those rocks go quite out in the water, you know. They go quite a way out. So I want to attempt to do some actual beach fishing, and then at some point in my life, I'm going to try and hit a river somewhere if we can. There aren't many rivers in the UK, so it's kind of hard to do. Not impossible, but I missed that one. But I will, yeah, I'll try cast over breakers, I will do that, I'll remember that. Oh, no, okay. I don't, I had some interest on the buzzbait then. Yeah, her heart was in the right place. Yeah, I appreciate that she's trying to get me to 11,000 subscribers. Of course, I want to get there myself. So, yeah, her heart was in the right place, but We need just random people subscribe. Sometimes that's how we end up getting some silly people in chat. But it's nice though, because yeah, our heart was in the right place. It's always good to remove the silly ones, and then you keep the better ones, and then we all get to have a good chat with each other, and we're all here for the same thing. I don't normally join fishing groups or anything like that. I'm a solo guy. I don't sign no contract with anyone. I don't do any groups. I appreciate it though, man. Thank you. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I don't bother to join any groups or anything like that. I'm only here just to try and make your experience of fishing as fun for you as it is for me. That's always my goal. That's it. The thing is, I use TikToker, then I use Instagram, I use Twitter, I use YouTube. It's hard work trying to manage everything solo, you know. It is, because I'm always trying to put that next video out there as quick as I can, whether it's a short clip, live stream or video. I try and put as much out as I can. I'm making the videos myself, editing them myself, uploading them myself, and then I make separate videos. Like every video that I make for YouTube, I don't put the same videos on TikTok. I put different, like whatever video I put out today, I wouldn't put the same one on TikTok. It would have to be a different video. So I'm forever making content for all different platforms. It's hard work to, I know I'm not making content for a group, but yeah, you know what I mean. It's just hard work. Hard work trying to do everything on your own. And being in a group, that means I'm going to have to communicate. Any spare time that I have, I try my best to respond to every single comment. If I was in a group, I'd just sit there chatting away. I could talk forever. I definitely could. So yeah, I appreciate it though. I'd rather spend that time try and comment back. There's so many. Like I've got nearly 600 videos now of Just Fishing Planet and the playlist of Just Fishing Planet, and then I've got plus all the other like e-bike videos and other new games that we've shown. I've got over 1,000 videos on YouTube. We probably ain't far away from getting close to the 2,000 mark, if I'm honest. But yeah, having over 1,000 videos on YouTube and trying to respond to every comment takes a short minute. I remember that that guy though that you said, Scuba Dave, Scoop Dave, whatever his name is. I remember him. He come into my chat once, and I didn't have premium, and he said, "How comes you ain't got premium?" I said, "I didn't have any cash," and he donated me £20, or well, $20 I think it was. He donated me $20, and he said to me, "Go buy premium." First time I ever met him. That's not bad. Seems like a cool guy. What about sea trout? Yeah, we get a lot of eels here in the UK. Yeah, we get a lot. We get a ton of eels. I can't. I don't like them. They mess all your trace up. They make all your trace go all fuzzy and yeah. It's quite a surprise, really, how many people actually, you know, make videos for Fishing Planet and actually stream it. There's a lot. I don't know why when I first started playing Fishing Planet, why I didn't bother to make videos for YouTube. I don't know why I never did that, to be honest. I always thought that people wouldn't be interested in watching me play a fishing game. That's the honest truth of it. I wouldn't have thought. Yeah, I just wouldn't have thought it. Surprising. added you anyway. Yeah, just friendly banter. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. But that's the thing. If it was friendly banter, then I'm gonna be in there all the time, talking all the time. Like as I said, I could talk for days, man. And I'll be in there talking. And if I'm there talking, it means that I won't be editing because in some of my videos, I do voiceover and stuff. Like I make the video without my voice, and then I have to record my voice and add it onto it. So, or sometimes I might miss something out, so then I make a little short recording of showing the map or explaining something. If I get a chance to talk to people, like I do that on the weekends, most Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I would play other games, new games, or a bit of Fortnite or something like that. And then I play with Geordie, I play with Gas, and I play with a few others. And yeah, I don't even think I give them a chance to talk half the time. I feel like I'm being a bit rude sometimes. Sometimes people need to just tell me to zip. Just snipped them off, start again, new leader and hook. Yeah, my uncle's been fishing on Worthing Pier actually. He said it was good. He said out at King Alfred at the minute they're catching a lot of place there at the minute. He said right behind King Alfred. It's a popular spot right now. Fishing is not just the game, but fishing in real life is it's a nice relaxation thing. It's good for your brain when you. My brain never stops thinking. Like I've got too many problems for my brain to shut off, and I'm always thinking about one thing to the next thing, and then I think about someone else, then I think about someone else. So this fishing game is good. Takes my mind off it. Obviously, real life fishing again. It's a relaxation, so it's a good way to take your mind off stuff. Oh, that's twice that bit, and I didn't hook it. Have to jump off. No worries, man. School run. Yeah. Luckily enough, that's how we're able to stream as much as we are, because Mrs. Bubbles is always picking the kids up from school for me. I appreciate that she does that. That's how we're able to put so much time into YouTube. No one never knows what goes on behind the scenes, do they? But I appreciate it though, John, saying that, inviting me into the group and that. I do appreciate it, but as I say, I'd end up spending more time in that group than what I would making videos, probably. But the lad is exactly the same. It's open 7 days a week. We're always playing. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I'd ever come off it. I think, yeah, I don't think I'd ever come off the chat. I'd be on it all the time. We did a little thing like that a long time ago for this was before I started live streaming and stuff, but we used to do that a lot for Ark Survival Evolved. When we played that, there was a big group of I think there was it 15 or 16 of us, and sometimes it would fill up. There'd be a few more, then we all wouldn't be able to fit into the chat party and chat at the same time. So sometimes we used to have to kind of wait in queue to join. The amount of times I spent in that party was unbelievable. If it's taken so long, change time, change day. Try different baits. What baits are you using? Try different baits. Some large minnows, some shiners, some. What else could you use? Large liver. After you, oh right, yeah, okay, because you're doing it part of the mission. Yeah. Well, there's there's a lot of places in there. There's a lot of places in there to catch the catfish, so it depends on what location you're at. Like, there could be a better catfish spot than what you're at. There's quite a few different places you can catch them. Oh, that's a couple of times I missed that. Use the rattlesnake with the buzz bait. I ain't got it. I ain't got one on me. I don't think I'm able to purchase it from the shop without going back to the... Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I don't... You can't purchase it. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have that one on me, unfortunately. So not much I can do about it. Yeah, catch him, but not the uniques. Just keep fishing those peak times, man. Keep fishing those peak times. If you're not catching, or the pace of fishing slows down, you're not catching that big fish, change to the next day. Don't spend too much time like you spend too much time trying to catch one fish. You could have already caught it by just simply changing the time or the day. Hey Trippy, how's it going, man? What are you up to today? I'm a bit laid in. You busy today? Bass jig. I got a bass jig on me. I can mess around with a bass jig in a minute. We had the... I've got the normal bass jig. I think I got the Irish bass jig actually as well, haven't we? Yeah, rib shad. Yeah, I got 2X series and the Irish bass jig as well. So there's some pretty good jigs, them ones. You're catching nothing. Change the time, change the day, change the bait. If you're ever not catching nothing, always don't wait too long. I didn't put anything on the... I don't have that on me neither. I don't have a lot on this account on PlayStation. It's more all on the PC, and I can't purchase it. I cannot purchase. Let me just go with the bass jig. I don't think I've even got the biggest backpack on this one. I might have, I don't know. I'm gonna have a look in a minute, because I know I can carry a lot more stuff with me on the PC. Title of the stream, what? Oh yeah, yeah, we just spoke about that. Mrs. Bubbly decided her heart was in the right place. Like, she was I get she was trying to out me, but yeah, she set up a live stream and basically did it was like a sub stream type thing, whatever it was. She was trying to get me to 11k subscribers, but I said to her, I was like, it's nice that she did it. Like, I appreciate that she did do that. She's trying to get me to 11k. I want to get to 11k myself, but I said to her, that's how you get people that are crazy people. I said to her, the community that we've got are people that are family. They all know we're family friendly. They respect the rules, which are don't use bad language, don't be rude, and be polite to others. And I said to her, by doing a stream telling people just to subscribe, that's how you're going to get some people that are just rude and they don't care about being family friendly and they won't respect the rules. I'd rather get people subscribing because they like what I'm showing, or they've learnt something from what I've done or whatever. You know, I've helped them out in some way. It's better to, yeah. I don't care if it takes longer to gain subscribers. It's better to get people that are more on our level rather than trash talking and aggressive people that are saying silly things, keyboard warriors and stuff, you know. But she had the bright idea. I get what she was doing, but just not the way to do it. Well, I kept an eye on chat. I appreciate it, man. I can't remember what time it was, but I uploaded a video on TikTok last night. Then I uploaded one on um, one on Instagram, and uploaded another video on Twitter. And then I went onto YouTube, and I thought I'm gonna have a look, make sure I got a short clip uploaded for tomorrow. And it said I was live, and I looked at my PC, and I'm like, I'm not live. Well, what's going on? I'm not live. And then I went into my live control room, and it showed I was live. Yeah. You hate this game. It's, as I said in the beginning, man. When you're a low level and you're starting, this game can be frustrating. It can be annoying. But they base the game on real life, so you know sometimes in real life you just can't catch fish. Sometimes in real life you just have one of those days. It don't matter what you do, you cannot catch, and they make the game like it. Sometimes uh, they make it like that, where just some days you have a rough day. Yeah, it takes time, man. Have a bit of patience. It will happen. You can always fish in a different spot if you're not catching. As I said, you can catch fish anywhere in any lake. You can catch fish, but if you want to catch fish at a fast pace, so then you're going to need to fish in a hot spot. And if you don't know hot spots in whatever lake you're fishing in, then it's a good idea to maybe check out some of the other videos that we've got. It might really help you. You can always speed up the process. Like right now, we 208 pound in the net, but the day is getting a little bit slower. So I'm gonna wait for a second for that. Anything? I'll give it a few. I'll give it another minute or so. If we don't hook up something there, I'm gonna move to a different location myself and change time, because yeah, that does make a difference. And it should never take too long to catch a fish, and if it does, there's always a reason for it. Yeah, using wrong, depending on what line, what hook, lure, bait, blah blah, location, time, peak times, whether it's raining, cloudy, like all of that makes a massive difference. It does make a big difference. Like rainy days, the only place I would probably fish on a rainy day would be would be Emerald Lake. That's the only place I'd fish on a rainy day, because there you can catch a lot of walleye. Other than that, although the rain looks really awesome on PC, I don't really fish rainy days because the pace of catching fish on a rainy day, I don't know why, but it's always seems to be very slow pace. You can catch fish, but it's slow. It's very slow going. I'm gonna put a load of lines out there on that marker. I didn't change the time neither. Right, I'll just leave those for a second. That bass jig did absolutely nothing, didn't it, up there? Let me try over this way. See, sometimes as well, like that, you see there's a bit of movement on the water. Sometimes look around, see? Bit of movement on the water. Sometimes if you look around for the movement on the water, that's a big indication there's going to be fish there. Ah, wow. Yeah. Get some heavier duty line. That's a big difference. It's a good job you didn't get a big fish on, because your line would have probably just broke off. Thing that I learned from Bubbles is don't give up. Exactly that, man, because I did when I very first started this game over 7 years ago now. I gave up. I played the game for about 2-3 weeks ish, something like that, maybe close to a month, and I weren't catching nothing. Like, I would wait in real time. I would sit there watching my screen for 1 to 2 hours without even catching a fish. Would I ever do that now? I wouldn't even do it for 30 minutes now, let alone 20 minutes. There's no way I'd do it for an hour. Absolutely not. But yeah, you got to learn the way the game, as much as they say this game, they base it on real life, everything's real life. It's not real life though, is it? It is still a game. And for the fact that it's a game, you got to play it as a game. Me and my dad, when we first started, we played it as a fisherman. We played it like real fishermen. It doesn't work. It's nice to have the knowledge of what some fish like to eat. It's nice to have that knowledge, but other than that, playing this, if I played this like a proper real fisherman, it wouldn't work. Well, I have played it like a real fisherman, it didn't work. Now I'm playing it as a gamer. Now it works. I've actually learned stuff from this game as well, like, because obviously me being more of a sea fisherman, I have lake fish, caught lake fish, but I'm, yeah, definitely more of a sea fisherman. But this game has taught me what sort of fish like, which I would have never have known before. So this game has taught me something, and that is don't wait too long. That's the biggest main one. Don't wait too long. Just lost a reel, got back a better reel. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. As you when you're first starting, the game is such a struggle. It's a slow pace. You're not catching big fish. Everything is horrible and slow and terrible. But when you get to max level, like how I am, you gotta try to find things to do, because I've completed all fish missions. I've completed all the monster missions. I fished every lake. I've caught every fish. Like, there's not a lot left for me to do at this point. Until a new update comes out, there's not really anything for me to do. When a new update comes out, obviously, yeah, I can live stream it. I can show new hotspots and how and where to catch certain fish and what works good, what don't work good. But until then, I'm kind of at a little bit of a loss. So I just do live streams on this sometimes when, if I can help out someone who's a lower level, to help them level up, to make it more fun for them, it's good to drop back to lower level lakes like this. Yeah, see, that's why the pace of fishing slowed down, because we're now at the peak time. Now we're going to the time where we're not really going to be catching fish as much. And we go a bit to there though. Now we're in a peak time where we're more likely to catch fish. Now, when I used to play this game, I never bothered about stuff like that. I don't, like, even still sometimes now, I don't bother to fish peak times. I just get into a lake and I just fish. But it is recommended to fish those peak times. You're definitely gonna have more chance to catch unique, and you're definitely gonna be catching more fish as well. So it's definitely worth it. I need to ring Mrs. Bubbles in a sec, because she picked me up some food shopping, and I need to find out what time my kid's going to be dropping that down to me. Yeah, you're not going to catch massive fish when you start off, man. And I know the game is going to be frustrating. Believe me, I probably know better than anyone else because I've started this game 4 or 5 times from the beginning to max level each time. So I definitely know the grind. It is very, very frustrating. At times, I felt like giving up, but I enjoy the game too much. That's why I haven't. You enjoying SnowRunner, are you? That's good. Good stuff. I'm not going to be able to use the buzz bait for a minute by the looks of it. This looks like a good sized fish on here. Oh, that's got to be unique, isn't it? It's got to be. Oh, it's not. It's not quite. Yeah, I definitely think the Snow Runner is better than the Mud Runner. Although Mud Runner is still a good game, though. Trophy Florida Gar. They're beautiful looking. Really beautiful looking fish. See, that's my style of fishing. Like this. Where it's just back to back. Where you're catching so many fish, you don't even get a chance to. You don't even get a chance to do anything, to even put out another rod, because it's just so constant. It's nice. You didn't really know what you was doing when you was playing it for the first time. There we go. Unique largemouth. We got it in the end. Yeah, a lot of people tend to do that. When they play this game for the first time, because they don't. Well, obviously I did it, because you don't know what you're doing. You know, you just go into a lake, you try any bait, you try any hook, you fish any place. Like, you're not. Yeah, and that's how a fisherman would do it. He'd choose his own hooks and his own bait, and he'd fish his own spot. Whereas if the game, although it's based on real life, it's not, because I could cast my rod anywhere I want. But the more place where I'm more known to get a fish fast is going to be this spot, this spot, this spot here, around here, and also around here and around here. So there is certain spots, like I could catch it anywhere. But if you're at that hot spot where the fish are more likely to bite, you're going to catch fish faster. Then you got a PC, then you had a little bit of an idea how to play. Yeah, once you know how to play it, it's the same as every game. People will say, "Oh, you're so good. How are you so good?" It's not. I wouldn't even say it's good. It's just because I played it for so long. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a better player than anybody else. Even someone who's like a level, first time they've ever been playing it. I just have the knowledge. That's it. It's just the experience of playing it. It's the same as any game you play. You're not gonna be 100% better than anyone when you first start the game. You have to progress through, put a good amount of time into it. Keep playing the game for a long time, and then eventually you become really good at it. Just practice. No matter what game you play, it's always going to be like that. I wasn't sure if I was going to hook that one there. You made it to the stream. You did indeed, man. Thanks for dropping in. I really need to get some water in a minute. It's been a short second since I've had some coffee. Another largemouth. He's sitting at the school. Nice. See, I used to always do the school runs. I used to take my kids to school and always pick them up and stuff. And then Mrs. Bubbles ended up saying to me, you know, the amount of time you could be putting into YouTube. You keep saying you wanna do it more permanently. You know, you wanna. I went through a stage where I live streamed loads, then I stopped and only made videos loads, and now I'm back on where I used to be, where I'm live streaming sometimes twice a day. And for me to be able to do that, she needs to pick up the kids because I can't, and that's what she suggested. Oh, can't use it again. Yeah, she suggested for her to take the kids to school and for her to pick the kids up, which means it gives me more time on the computer, which means I'm able to stream more and put out more videos, and when those updates drop I can also put them out that little bit quicker. Obviously sometimes I still pick the kids up or take them to school if she's not feeling up to it, but that's the advantage of having two of you, I guess. We work as a team. Ever thought about live streaming on Twitch? Never. Never ever thought about it. I'm not a fan of Twitch, and the only reason why is because um, the first thing I ever watched as a video platform was YouTube. The first person I ever watched was a guy that I still watch still up to this day, and that was Typical Gamer. My plan is one day I'm going to play with that guy. Me and him are going to play the same game together. It's going to happen. I like what he does. He has good energy. He's always got a little bit of a bounce to him. He's always family friendly. He says it as it is. He don't clickbait. He's always honest. And he reminds me of how... Oh, there was a fish there. Yeah, he reminds me kind of how I do my stuff. He does it the same way. I am going to play a game with that guy one day. You watch. It's going to happen. I mean, it definitely is. But yeah, Twitch is not really my sort of thing. I wouldn't leave YouTube. If I'm not live streaming on YouTube or I'm not making videos on YouTube, then I'm watching YouTube. So I know. There was this guy that I used to watch on YouTube, and he moved over to. He ended up moving over to Twitch, and most of you probably know him, Nick A30. I remember watching him when he didn't even have 1,000 subscribers, and I remember watching that guy. No, not 1,000. Sorry, 100,000, not 1,000. Yeah, I think he had like 89,000 subscribers, and I watched him go from that to into the millions. Wow. It was nice seeing his success go through like that. You know, he worked hard. He was doing his grind. I respect everyone doing that. Doing anyone who's going to do YouTube or Twitch, like I encourage everyone to do it, because you know, if you've got time on your hands and you can share some fun and some knowledge with other people to make other people's gameplay better, or whatever you're putting out on YouTube or Twitch, I definitely, yeah, I definitely think everybody, if you've got time to do it, do it. But it's not as easy as it looks, though. I always thought that, oh cool, I can play games and I could make that a living. It's not like that. There's so much other things that come into it. As I said, behind the scenes, like you see me sitting here, I'm playing my game. I've made your gameplay more fun. That's it. Oh, Bubbles is cool because he's taught me how to do this. But the amount of other things that come into it for me to be able to do that is, yeah, it's a lot, you know. Obviously, I see my kids, I spend time with my kids, but it means that me doing this, Mrs. Bubbles is doing a lot of other things. I used to have two jobs. So I was doing YouTube and I was doing something else. So then I stopped and then I just did YouTube. And unfortunately that didn't pay my rent anymore. So I now have to do YouTube and I have to do other stuff as well because it just doesn't bring in, it doesn't cover my rent, let alone my food. And of course I have to give money towards the kids to buy them food, and kids always need something. If you got kids yourself, you know. They always, I'm going to go back to using the popper. That was more, we had more bites on that, didn't we? But then saying that, I didn't really get a chance to use that. Yeah, when you got kids, they always need something, man. No matter what. New clothes, new socks, and just toys, and they always need something. I'd like to go back to doing that, though, where I only, I only do YouTube and I don't have any other job. It'd be nice to do that, but you never know. Things could change one day. Alright, Trippy, no ways, man. But yeah, I encourage everyone to do YouTube. If you want to do it, I'd definitely say go ahead. You do it. You do you, man. If it works, I hope it does. But it's a lot of hard work. It's not as easy. True Punisher. I don't know why I remember your name, but for some reason I remember you from something. Are you new here, or I don't know if I've just seen your name randomly somewhere, or whether you... I'm sure I know you. Don't I know you? I'm sure I do. I remember your name for some reason. How do I know your name? Have we played before? We played the computer, like we played a game together before. You played some Call of Duty World War II. So I could maybe know you from that. Possibly. Come on, True Punisher, tell me. How do I know you? How do I know you? It must be from World War II. Call of Duty, no? I'm guessing it's from Call of Duty. I could be wrong. I don't know, maybe I definitely know someone. You got me on PlayStation 4? As a friend? Okay. Maybe. Did I ever play any Call of Duty with you or no? Maybe I just remember your name from PlayStation then. But anyway, somehow I remember you, so good to see you again, man. And yes, it's from Call of Duty. I think you was the guy, actually. Was you the guy that used to be, we used to play a lot of zombies together. And we did some of the zombie maps. Was it you? It was? Ah. Yeah, I remember now. Because I remember I remember your name, and I remember I did used to play some zombie maps. And Yeah, I used to. I remember you was good at it. You was good. You was a good player. That's how I remember. I keep missing fish because I'm looking up stuff. There you go. Largemouth. So, it looks like you don't really do YouTube much anymore, man. How comes? Are you busy with life and stuff, or? Yeah, last time was 10 months ago. You're busy with life. Look at that. That's pretty good, isn't it? £327 in the net from Florida in one day. That's pretty good going. A lot of interest around that bit there. Oh, I gotta quickly ring Mrs. Bubbles, see if my kid's gonna drop my food down or whether I'm gonna go up and get it. I'm real at it. I can't believe she actually turned up yesterday and took over my stream. That was crazy. I was in the middle of playing Need for Speed, the new update, and she said that she's gonna come down and take over my stream. She actually did. I don't know. I don't know what she was thinking yesterday. It was definitely something different though. Oh, I missed it. Oh, there we go. You're busy with life and man, you do Twitch. Why does everybody always end up going over to Twitch, man? I'm never doing that. Just so you guys know, I ain't never, ever gonna leave YouTube. Like, I don't care. It's not about. Like, I don't care how much money they offer me. I know that sometimes if you change over to Twitch, like, you get a better percentage of a promotion or something like that, or yeah, no, I ain't never. There ain't no money that would ever change me. Not at all. I am never ever leaving YouTube. YouTube forever. I missed every strike there because I was reading your message, Trippy. Well, that's not good, is it? Every next day is a madness, Trippy. You know that. One day it can be really good. Next day it's just crazy madness. There's no other word for it. Crazy madness. I keep missing fish. I keep looking at other stuff other than my screen. Alright, let's ring Mrs. Bubbles. See if my kid's gonna bring me some food down or whether I'm going up to collect it. It shows that it's rigging, but it's not. I don't hear any sound. Is it ringing or not ringing? I don't think it is. I'm bugged out. Try again. I think we're ready for the next day now, aren't we? Pace the fishing slowed down. At least we got a unique though from that day. It's not bad. Nope. That's really weird. Why is it not ringing? Oh, there you go. Well, that's handy. My kid's gonna bring the food down to me, so it saves me going up to get it. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, Trippy. Funny enough, my auntie had exactly the same thing. Recently, a friend of my dad. Well, I say a friend. He's more like a family member. Like we've known him. I've known him ever since I was a kid. He's recently had his leg amputated. Yeah, it's a shame, man. It is a shame, but at least they're still alive. Like I know that sounds kind of mad to say that, but you know, I wouldn't like to only have one leg because I love to ride bikes. But in all honesty, if my leg was going to be taken off, or you're not alive, like at least you're still alive. You know, you always got to find yourself grateful, kind of thing. I know it sounds messed up to say it. I don't know, like it don't sound messed up to say it that way because it's true. Like, would you rather be not alive or would you rather be alive and only have one leg? And I'd rather have one leg than not be alive. At least you're still in the world, you know. There's people out there that have no legs. That's worse than just one, isn't it? So I always try and look at things in a positive way because like what else can you do? My auntie said that when she ended up having both legs chopped off, but you know the first one they chopped her right leg off, and then the other one, and she said, "Well, at least I still got my arms," and she laughed, and I'm just like, that's kind of probably how I would be. I don't know, like that's the way I try to look at it anyway, because what else can you do? Yeah, that is unfortunate though, man. That is. Like I can't say too much, but I knew this guy once, and he's no longer around anymore. He passed away from cancer, but jeez, man, it was horrible. He had so many parts that had to. I'm not. You know what I mean. I don't need to say anymore. But yeah, crazy, 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 man. He was a great guy though. He was an absolute great guy. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. Or woman. Yeah, crazy. And although he went through some madness stuff in life, he was always smiling, man. He always was smiling. I don't think I ever, like, unless he done it without people being around, I never saw that guy have a bad day. He was always full of energy, always full of excitement. Like, although he was deteriorating bad, he was still always putting on a smile on his face, man. Some people just hide it better, or some people just, you got no choice, have you? What can we all do other than move forward? That's all anyone can do in life, isn't it? Keep moving forward. There it is. Do love messing around with this popper in this place, though. It works quite good. When I get a chance to use it, that is, when the bait rods ain't going off so much. That's our first unique bass from over that way. Now we've had it there. I've had unique bass over there before. Well, it's the first time there, so that's good. I don't need it, but I will set a marker just in case somebody else ever asks for it. Everglades is a very popular place, isn't it? This is why I said I'm surprised I got that, because these rods don't normally stop. I'm just cursing myself now, because now they're all going to keep going off, aren't they? Little trophy. Butterfly peacock. What do you reckon looks better, the largemouth or the I think maybe the butterfly peacock might look good. I say might look good. I mean, like, might look better. The largemouth bass, I like that they've got like a little belly on them. That looks really good, but you can't see it as much like that. Each one zooms in. That one zooms out. That one zooms in. That's as close as I can get. So I think near there as well, because we've had a couple of gar. I'm pretty sure we can get a unique gar from over at that spot, because I'm sure, 99% sure, I did actually catch a long time ago, but I did actually catch some unique gar there. Well, at least I think it was in this place. How big did I go up to? Over 3 foot, 91 centimeters. Don't actually say what size they go up to. But I'm sure that was. I know I've definitely caught gar over there as well, but I think that spot right there, I'll be able to get unique gar from that bit. I'm gonna cast there. I want to zoom in. I knew that was going to happen. That looks good though. See, I'm not really targeting gar. If I'm honest, if I was, I probably would have went to the second peg and casted across the way over near the lily pad. And that's more of a spot for unique gar. But around here ain't bad, so we've had that. I'm going to cast over that way, see if we get any hits over there. Just try something different. Another butterfly peacock. So I'm going to be doing 2 streams again today. Doing this one. And then I don't know what I'm going to do later on for the second stream. I ain't decided yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, wow, it came off. Weren't meant to be. There we go. I'm going to put that one over that side. I ain't put one over that side. I'll always put it there. Just kind of move them around a little bit. Yeah, I play Fishing Planet on PC. On PC and PlayStation and on mobile as well. My Fishing Planet, the main account where I play the most, it is actually PC. I've only started doing a little bit more on PS5 because so many people keep saying, "Oh, you're always playing PC. I don't get to play with you because you're not on console." And then they come and play on console and then no one's ever on. Yeah. For the stream later, maybe I don't think I'm going to be doing Fishing Planet later. For the stream, oh, I don't know. I don't know what to play later. I'm going to see if Big Man's online. If he is, maybe I might do a stream with him, possibly. If not, then yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Don't know what I'm going to stream later, but it will be something. Is all I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for my kid to turn up, which she's on her way right now. She's getting a bus. Although I'm only down the road from her. She's getting a bus, so she won't be too long. I'll wait for her to turn up. Cook some food, and then after I've eaten, I'll be back on another stream. So it won't be too long when the next stream will be going. There we go. Largemouth bass. That's nice. Let's have a cast over this way. Casting over there is a pretty good spot, to be honest. We hook up there quite a few times. I really wish it let you keep it like zoomed in like that, so keep it looking like that, so that way you could see the fish jumping out of the water. It'd be good to do that. Shame you can't. Let's try over this side because there's lots of floorage there for fish, not people. People ain't gonna hide under water bubbles. Yeah, all around this edge here. That's where I'd hide out as a fish. That's like a good... Oh, we missed that. That's a good hideout spot. In the weeds, under the lily pads. Good camouflage for them to hide. I'm going to give up there straight away. We did have a little bit of a interest. Is something gonna hit it? There you go. That actually made me jump. It was so quiet. I was quite relaxed. I was just chilled. Then that went screaming in my ear. It did make me jump. Largemouth bass. Alrighty, I'm gonna try just right there. Just moving them around a little bit. Might find another good little spot. Don't know what happened to Big Man today. I did ring him this morning. Every time I rang though, his phone was off. Oh, it's on now. Nah, he didn't answer. But then around this time, he's probably eating his dinner, I would have thought. It's definitely a good little spot, that bit right there. There's a cast on the corner there. There's some lily pads over that bit. What depth? Probably say 107. Yeah, I would personally probably use bottom rods though, rather than a float rod for it. But yeah, if you're using a float rod, then probably 107 inches. Got snagged there a couple of times, but I got out of it. Using 2 float rods and 3 bottom rods. Yeah, make sure you definitely use the bottom rods. Bottom rods is the way to go. That's a nice looking one. Alright, my kid is not far away. She is close by. So, as I said, we are going to be doing another stream later on today. So, if you want to... I don't know what we're going to be streaming. I have no idea. So, but if you want to drop by and check out our stream in a bit. I'm not going to be stopping for long. As all I'm going to do is... I'm going to quickly put something in the oven, wait for it to cook, eat it, bang, I'm back. I'm going to be live streaming again. So, probably be streaming again in about an hour max-ish or something around there anyway. But I hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on that next live stream. Ooh, oh, gosh, that was a good stretch. Don't forget to subscribe, share if you're able to, smack that like button. We actually got quite a few likes on this stream, which was pretty good. 17 likes on this stream. Not bad, boys. Okay, cool, bro. See you in a bit. Yeah, hopefully if you're not busy, Trippy, come join, man. Come and join us. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing. I will try and contact Big Man a few times. If he answers, maybe I'll do a stream with him. If not, then we'll do something. We'll find something. But that's going to be pretty much it for this one. We'll catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I am out.